Have you ever wondered why your once strong legs now tremble after just a few steps? Or why, even after a full night's sleep, you still feel exhausted, your memory slipping bit by bit each day? The answer might not be age, but 3 tiny nutrients quietly slipping away from your body every single day. Picture this. It's morning. You sit up, place your hands on your knees to push yourself up. Your legs feel heavy, your heart races a little, and you think, it's just old age. But after over 30 years of working with people over 50, I've learned this. What weakens us isn't always age. It's the silent depletion of tiny nutrients we've long overlooked. I remember a patient named Robert, 68 years old. He was once an avid golfer, but now even walking around his house made his legs shaky. He told me, "I'm scared of how my body's slowing down, like a car running out of gas." And that's exactly what's happening inside so many of us after 60. Our muscles weaken, not because we're not moving, but because our cells aren't being nourished the way they need to be. I say this with all my heart. Your body can still be strong, agile, and steady, if we listen to it and give it what it's asking for. Science today shows us more clearly than ever. Just a few vitamins and minerals, in the right amounts, can reawaken the strength in your legs, help you stand tall, walk confidently, and live each day more fully. Age isn't a sentence. It's just a reminder to care a little more, starting from within. Picture this. You're walking down the hallway in the morning, and suddenly your legs feel unsteady, like they're not quite following your commands. A step falters, a moment of imbalance, and you wonder, am I really getting old? I've heard that question hundreds of times in my clinic, but the truth is, it's often not age. It's the quiet deficiency of a tiny nutrient called vitamin B12, which plays a massive role in connecting your brain to your body. One of my patients, Susan, 67, once told me, "Doc, I don't feel pain, but it's like someone else is controlling my legs." Her blood work showed B12 levels lower than normal. After just a few weeks of supplementing with methylcobalamin, the active form of B12, she came back with a spark in her eyes. "I can walk to my garden without holding on to the wall anymore." As we pass 60, our stomachs produce less acid, making it harder to absorb nutrients like B12. If you eat less meat, fish, eggs, or dairy, it's even tougher to maintain the levels your body needs. Here's the fascinating part. B12 doesn't just sharpen your memory and improve your sleep. It's like the wiring that carries signals from your brain to your muscles, making every step steady, every movement precise. With a daily dose of about 500 to 1,000 micrograms, B12 can help you regain your quickness, improve your reflexes, and, most importantly, restore the confidence in every step you take in your golden years. Because sometimes, what keeps us steady in life isn't just willpower. It's a little timely care for the body we call home. One morning, you get out of bed, take a few steps to the kitchen, and feel your legs heavy, like they're weighed down by lead. Climbing the stairs, your breath gets short. You think, maybe I'm just tired. But if this feeling keeps coming back, day after day, your body might be running low on fuel, specifically vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. Our bodies are like cars. No matter how great the engine, without gas, it's not going anywhere. For your body, vitamin B1 is that fuel, turning food into energy for every breath, every step. When B1 levels drop, your muscles don't get the energy they need, leaving you tired, weak, or dizzy after just a few stairs. I once met a patient, Harold, 70 years old, who used to be full of energy. He said, "Doc, I eat fine, but my body feels like it's made of lead." After some tests, we found he was taking diuretics, and metformin, medications that can deplete B1. After a few weeks of supplementation, he came back with a quiet smile. "I'm walking with my wife again." It's simple science. Just 50 to 100 milligrams of vitamin B1 each day, taken in the morning after a meal, can restart your body, reducing fatigue, boosting energy, and lifting your mood. Remember this: age doesn't make you weak. What wears you down is when your body cries out for help, and you haven't yet listened. Sometimes, a tiny nutrient like vitamin B1 is all it takes to help you walk lighter, stand stronger, and move forward on your own journey. One morning, you stand in front of the mirror and look down at your legs. Still the same legs you've always had, yet somehow, they don't feel as strong as before. Each step feels slower. Just a few stairs leave you tired, and sometimes even a quick turn makes you feel lightheaded. Most people think that's just what happens with age. But after more than 30 years of working with people over 50, I have learned that it's not always age. It's a sign that your body is losing its inner sunlight, a deficiency of vitamin D3. One of my patients, Helen, 65, once told me, "Doctor, I'm afraid to go down the stairs. It feels like my legs no longer belong to me." When we tested her levels, her D3 was only half of the minimum needed. We started daily supplementation, and just 2 weeks later, she came back smiling. "Doctor, I can walk in the park again every morning." Vitamin D3 is truly the ignition switch for your bones and muscles. It helps your body absorb calcium, keeps your muscles strong, and, most importantly, maintains balance and stability as you move. But after 60, the skin gets thinner, we spend less time in sunlight, and the liver and kidneys slow down, all of which cause D3 levels to drop sharply. Science has proven that taking just 800 to 2,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily after breakfast with healthy fats like salmon, eggs, or olive oil can dramatically improve muscle strength, reduce the risk of falls, and make every step feel steadier. To me, vitamin D3 is like sunlight within your body. Once you turn it on, everything works in harmony again, and you feel lighter, more alive in your own skin. Now, picture this. It's morning. You wake up, pour yourself a glass of warm water, and reach for your bottle of vitamins. But have you ever asked yourself, am I taking them the right way? After many years of treating older adults, I've discovered something surprising. Not everyone benefits from vitamins, even when they take them daily. The problem often isn't what they take, but when they take it. I remember a patient named Martha, 66. She said, "Doctor, I take my vitamins every day, but nothing's changing." After talking more, I learned she was taking her D3 right before bed. A very common mistake. Vitamin D3 and B1 are your morning fuels. They wake up the body, help absorb calcium, and activate your nervous system. If you take them at night, they can actually keep you awake and restless. The best time? Morning, right after breakfast, especially with a little healthy fat. As for vitamin B12, save it for midday. When your body starts to slow down, B12 gives you that gentle spark, helping you stay alert, focused, and energized through the afternoon without disturbing your sleep later. And here's my golden rule. Never take vitamins on an empty stomach. Taking them after meals improves absorption and protects your stomach. You don't need a dozen supplements. The body doesn't thrive on more. It thrives on right. Sometimes one vitamin taken at the right moment can do more for your health than 10 taken at the wrong time. One morning, you sit at the breakfast table, maybe with a slice of white toast, a cup of coffee, or perhaps just a few vitamin pills. Many people believe that taking supplements is enough. But after more than 30 years of working with people over 50, I've learned one undeniable truth. No pill can replace the power of real food. I once had a patient, Mr. Thomas, 71, who carried a small pouch filled with capsules everywhere he went. He said, "Doctor, I take all kinds of vitamins, yet I still feel tired. My skin is dry and I can't sleep well." When I looked into his diet, the problem became clear. He was missing the basics: fish, vegetables, whole grains, and fresh foods. After just a few weeks of change, salmon twice a week, a bowl of Greek yogurt each morning, and leafy greens at lunch, he returned with a smile. "Now I feel healthy, not just like I'm supplementing." Our bodies don't need excess, they need real nourishment. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel bring omega-3s for the heart and brain. Eggs and yogurt rebuild muscle. Whole grains and lentils keep blood sugar steady. Dark leafy greens act like a broom, cleansing the arteries and digestive tract. Real food doesn't just feed the body, it feeds the soul. When you prepare a colorful, wholesome meal, you're sending a message to yourself: "I'm still taking care of me." True vitality in later life doesn't come from a bottle. It comes from simple, balanced meals made with care. Now, I want you to pause for a moment and really listen to your body. Have your legs felt weaker lately? Do you need to push yourself up from a chair? Or feel your heart race after just a few stairs, with calves that tighten as if complaining? You might think, it's just age. But often, it's not. It's your body speaking to you. One of my patients, Ellen, 68, once said, "I thought I was weak because I wasn't exercising enough, but my tests showed I was low in vitamin D3 and B12. Just a few weeks of the right supplements, and she called me, her voice bright. "I can walk to the park with my granddaughter again, and I don't get tired anymore." Your body is smart. It doesn't use words. It uses signals. Heavy legs, nighttime cramps, restless sleep, foggy memory, or unexplained anxiety. These are the body's gentle knocks, reminding us that vitamins D3, B12, and B1 are running low. When you notice the signs early and replenish early, your body bounces back faster than you'd expect. Strength returns, clarity sharpens, and your steps feel lighter again. Aging isn't the end of health. It's a reminder that it's time to listen more deeply, care more intentionally, and love yourself just a little better. And when it comes to nighttime, you know that moment when you're finally ready to rest, but suddenly your calf muscle cramps so hard it wakes you up. You rub it, stretch it, and wonder why this keeps happening. Most people call it just aging. But after decades of caring for adults over 50, I've learned the real culprit is often a quiet friend your body's been missing: magnesium. One of my patients, Richard, 70, once told me, "Doctor, I can handle back pain, but those nighttime leg cramps are unbearable." When we tested his levels, we found his magnesium was below normal. After just a few weeks of taking 300 milliliters daily, he returned with a smile. "I've been sleeping through the night again, and my legs feel light and relaxed in the morning." Magnesium is the key that allows your muscles to relax and your nervous system to truly rest. It's also an inseparable partner of vitamin D3, helping D3 work more effectively to strengthen your bones and muscles. But after 60, the body's ability to absorb magnesium drops dramatically, especially in those who take diuretics or eat little green vegetables, nuts, or whole grains. The good news: magnesium can easily be replenished through natural sources. Almonds, pumpkin seeds, spinach, or with a 250 400 milliliters supplement after dinner. It helps relax your body, reduces nighttime cramps, and promotes deeper, more peaceful sleep. Sometimes, to have a restful night, You don't need sleeping pills. You just need to remember that your body has a silent friend waiting to be cared for. After working with thousands of patients over 50, I've come to realize something simple yet profound. Health doesn't disappear on its own. It slowly drifts away from those who stop listening to their bodies. Many people grow weaker, not because age strikes too quickly, but because they believe this is just how aging works. But that's not true. The human body is far more resilient than we think. When cared for properly, it always responds, with recovery, lightness, and renewed energy. 3 essential vitamins, D3, B12, and B1, together with magnesium and real nutrition, form the powerful foundation your body needs for strong legs, sharp memory, and restful sleep. Small daily choices, getting morning sunlight, eating more greens, salmon, and yogurt, or simply taking your vitamins at the right time, can make a remarkable difference. Life after 60 isn't a downward path. It's a journey toward balance between body, mind, and faith in yourself. Because caring for your health isn't about fighting time. It's about living in harmony with it, recognizing that every cell in your body still holds the power to heal, as long as you nurture it with patience and love. Age doesn't take away your strength. Indifference does. When you care for yourself in small, consistent ways, eating well, moving gently, sleeping deeply, and keeping a positive spirit, your body will return that care with a new kind of youth, one filled with peace, resilience, and vitality. Which part of today's video resonated most with you? Vitamin D3, B12, B1, or magnesium? Share your thoughts in the comments below so others can learn from your experience. And if you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. It gives me the motivation to create even more videos to support your health and happiness.